So you just rode 130 miles. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic.
I feel great. It was a lot of fun.
It didn't feel as bad as I thought it would.
It was good. I really enjoyed myself. It was something I've never done before.
One of the stars of the MS150 was a guy with a mustache wearing only bib shorts with no shirt.
Like tight, like red spandex bodysuit that was like bike shorts, but
There was a lot of really tight shorts.
it came all the way up and had suspenders, but his whole hairy chest was open.
I got to see a lot of dudes in tight shorts, some of them with really short shorts.
I wish my shorts weren't so tight.
And we were all wet, so wet dudes in tight short shorts.
I think I really could use some tighter shorts.
And I'd probably lube up the old private parts a bit more, to tell you the truth.
I could maybe go tighter, but next year.
The MegaCrash 2010.
The crash, I was right behind it. I just barely avoided it.
Survived the crash, which was pretty cool. I mean, you know, I got my little mark here, my badge of honor, if you will.
That's exactly what happened.
Well, we were biking along, we were going pretty fast.
And we're going like 21 miles an hour down the path.
I saw Aaron go down and just bikes like flying everywhere.
Me and Aaron, we're biking next to each other, we're cruising down, you know, going probably like 45 miles an hour or something.
We were going 50 before that.
Or maybe even 60.
Must have gone 70 by now. And then Rhett points out this bird.
I just told him like, hey look, there's a bird. So right at that second, he looks up, hits the pothole.
Boom, down we go. It was crazy. There's like 50, 60 people just riding over the top of me.
It was complete chaos. There were like bikes flying everywhere and people flying everywhere and stuff and teeth.
You see this huge pile of people, I mean, just forming it.
You should see the one on my shoulder, you know. It's pretty rocking.
People going into the ditch.
Everybody kept, you know, riding over me.
I saw this guy that was right behind Aaron. Actually, he couldn't swerve out of the way, so he rode right over Aaron. And then
It was just kind of bump, and then another one, and then
this other guy rode right over Aaron.
kept saying, hey, over there, see if you can ride over that guy.
I think I saw Chuck actually swerve like into the pile, which was kind of weird. You'd think most people were sort of cruising outwards, but Chuck was going in.
I've never ridden over anybody, and I kind of want to see what that feels like, so I tried to swerve over there so I could ride over his chest. But I couldn't get there, and I like shoved Bob out of the way so I wouldn't fall.
This one here, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Well, maybe that's not going to be that bad. But
Kind of checking myself over, everything seems to be fine. And then I saw this person just come flying over the
Top. I think, it was...
And I thought it was that whatever that girl that was with us, it was her.
Mally, or Miley, I don't know.
And I kind of headed back over towards the grass, and there was this girl that was riding with us, Mally or Mule or something. Anyway, the girl, and
felt bad for Mally, not Male, that girl who was on the ride with us. And
my only thought was like, I grabbed her by the face and I just shoved her out of the way so I could keep my bike up. And I saw her, like her front wheel hit the grass down deep and she just went sailing like a flying squirrel.
It was crazy, man. She was just like a bird, you know, her face was...
God, I hope she hit her head really hard because I don't want her to remember.
And I heard her land, and fortunately there was a whole bunch of brush on the side of the road, and you know, it cushioned her fall, so she was okay.
oh, you got to see this last one, my knee. Man, that one right there, check that. Yeah, that's going to leave a mark.
All right. Everyone was very, very manly and just sucked it up as they got ridden over. Even Malia, or that girl we were riding with.
So he's wearing this tight thing, and like he's laying on the ground on his back with his head in her lap and just totally smoking a cigarette.
Most of us did it backwards the whole way as kind of an extra, you know, we really want to cure MS.
I'm glad I didn't do it.
Yeah?
I don't miss it at all.
Would you do it next time?
Never. I would never do it. Never do it ever.
I don't think I'll do it again.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. It was easy. It's too easy for me.
I would never bike 150 miles because it's not far enough. Not a challenge.
I'm really strong, and I've got really strong legs, and I've got a ridiculously expensive bike, and you'll never be able to afford it, so I don't think I'm coming. I think this is it.
I would train more so I could ride with the big boys. That would be nice.
How big were the big boys?
They were big.
Yeah.
And they were big in the pants.